CBSE PYQ 2025. This is the problem of function. What is the problem? Domain of f of x equal to cos inverse x plus sin x is option A, option B, option C, option D are given. Here f of x is the sum of two functions. First function is cos inverse x and second function is sin x. First we find the domain of cos inverse x and then find the domain of sin x. What is the domain of cos inverse x and sin x? This is the given function f of x is cos inverse x plus sin x. Let gx is cos inverse x and hx is sin x. First we find the domain of g of x and then find the domain of hx. This is the well-known function. G of x is cos inverse x. Cos inverse x is very well-known function. This the domain of cos inverse x is close interval -1 to 1. This is the domain of g of x, that is cos inverse x. Geometrically this is the real number line, so domain is -1 to 1, close interval -1 to 1, and the domain of h of x, that is sin x. Sin x domain of sin, this is well known function. This is well known function, so domain of sin x is real number. This is very well known function, that is this is the real number line, whole real number. The domain of this function is whole real number. Since f of x is the sum of two functions, so domain of f of x is the common domain of g of x and hx. So domain of g of x is -1 to 1 and domain of hx is whole real number. So common domain. So what is the common domain? That is domain of cos inverse x is -1 to 1, sin x is R, that is the intersection of these two set. So geometrically this is whole real number and this is -1 to 1. So common domain, that is common portion, is minus close interval -1 to 1. So this is the answer. So the correct option, what is the correct option? Correct option is option C is the correct option. Very easy problem but conceptual problem.